Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. It's a little loud out there. Thank you for being here. I hope while you're here, you'll join Nene's Glam Squad. Go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn up that notification bell. That way you can get notified of any and all future uploads. Make sure when you get here, you give the video a thumbs up. It means a lot to me, helps out the channel, lets YouTube know that you enjoy seeing my content. And as always, leave a comment, say hi, introduce yourself, let me know that you stopped by. Today is Get Ready With Me Wednesday. So if you want to see what we're getting into today, then stick around because I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you wanting to hang out. If you're new here, this is Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every week with my girl Kat. Isn't she beautiful? This is her channel down here. Make sure you guys go check her out. I love and adore her so much. We've been doing this, well, it's been such a long time. I can't even remember how long we've been doing this for. She's amazing. I love her channel. She does these Get Ready with Wednesday with me's every week. So go check her out, show her some love. Hey Kat, I hope you had a great week. It's getting close to you getting married. Or is it already done by the time this one goes up? Oh my goodness, how exciting. And I loved her dress, you guys. She's gonna be beautiful. She's gonna be a beautiful bride. So yeah, go show her some love. I love you so much, Kat. Thanks for doing another week with me. So without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, and by the way, she'll be linked down below. She always is in my description box. Today, we're just gonna do a little get ready with me. I got this City Limits eyeshadow palette, IBY. I got this in my Eyescream beauty box. So I wanted to kind of play with it. I did swatch it. Which is why there's like some messiness in here, but I have not used it yet. So let's get into it. It says on the mirror, "You are more than beautiful, City Limits." All right, so I think I'm gonna go into Road Trip and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. I did put my Juvia's Place I Prep I Prime eye primer. I should probably blend this out a little bit, get rid of the creases. I did my skincare as well. I used this Thirst Aid Hydrating Moisturizing Primer, and I also used my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, along with my regular skincare that I did this morning. I've really been liking using that, and I've had suggestions to put the primer underneath my eyes, so I've been doing that too. I did just also do I did my brows because my brows are a pain in the tuchus, but I used this Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, and I got that in a BizyBeautyStore PR box. I don't know, guys, does it look too dark? I think it looks okay. I wish my brows had more of a, I need to get that, like, figure out how to get that arch. I think it would look, but I'm so nervous, like, to change the shape of my brows at all, because I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, I think it would look okay, but like if it went up more, would it be like, would I look weird? I don't know. I just don't know. Tell me down in the comments. What do you guys think? Would it look better with like making the little, make them go up a little more? I don't know. Yesterday, I used my iMethod Beauty eyebrow stamper. I haven't used it in a while, but I really liked it. I thought my brows looked okay. I was pretty happy with it. It's finding the right stencil, really, that is like the main thing, I think. Okay, what are we gonna do next? I think I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna go into Glamping, and I'm gonna put that right into my crease, and I'm just gonna tap it in there and then I'll blend it out. I hope you guys have had an amazing week. I am filming a week early. I have a massage to go to today, so I got that, and it's been 2 weeks, and I'm so ready for it. But I think this might be close to my last one. If this isn't my last one, then I think my last one will be next week, until I can get in to see my doctor and get another referral, because my massage therapist, she says that's just the way that insurance works. They have to see an improvement. So they'll approve it from the doctor's referral so that you can go in and get your massages. But they have to do updates and they have to see that you're getting better. And while I am probably a lot better than I was, I don't feel like that it warrants me not going anymore, because I feel like it's like preventative maintenance and it's keeping me from having too many issues. You know what I mean? Because I had scoliosis when I was younger, and I had 2 major back surgeries, and I have a Harrington rod. So I feel like now that I'm older, where everybody, when you get older, you automatically already start getting aches and pains, but I feel like having the hardware I do and the surgeries that I've had, that I might have issues that I wouldn't if I wouldn't have had to have that surgery, if that makes any sense. So I feel like, because I can't do chiropractic, I did try it, and it just, I didn't like the way how I felt after getting adjusted. Like for an entire month I did it, and they wanted me to go like 3 days a week. So I did, and I was getting adjusted, and I started feeling like, I don't know, like I was walking on clouds, like really just weird. I felt really weird, and I didn't like it. And I felt like it might have been going to the chiropractor. So I stopped going, and once I stopped going, I stopped feeling that way. So I feel like massage or acupuncture would be the best route for me. And I feel like it's something that I need to do regularly. Like even if I only go once a month would be fine with me. I just feel like I need that, you know what I mean, to keep me from, because the time I had to go to the emergency room because of the pain I was in, I'm going to go into silent disco. I'm going to use this brush right here, and I'm going to put it on the outer V here. But when I had to go to the emergency room, like I was in a lot of pain, and I don't want to feel that again. Although I hadn't stopped going to the massage therapist. So I mean, going to the massage therapist, like not going to the massage therapist isn't what caused it. You know what I mean? So the fact that I'm still going to get massages every other week, and I still will have issues like that, makes me really not want to stop going. Because what if I stop going and like stuff like that gets worse? I don't know. But it was like, it was hard. I was in a lot of pain. And I'm usually not like that. Like normally I can handle whatever pain I have because it's not that bad. But for me to call my sister and have her take me to the emergency room, that tells you something, because I'm not one that takes pain medications or, you know, goes to the doctor every time I have this or that. You know, I try not to be, what do you call it? Like where I'm being too much, like people who go to the hospital every day for nothing, you know, but at the same time, I don't want to have to deal with my pain either. And I guess part of me is scared too, to like go to the doctor, because I'm always afraid that, I just got that on my nose. I'm always afraid they're going to tell me something bad, you know what I mean? Like, but that's just how my mind works. I always go worst case scenario, you know, like when my dad was diagnosed with cancer, that was, you know, my mind always goes to the worst possible thing. And my dad always says, like, it's in God's hands. And I know that, but it doesn't make it any less scary for me, if that makes sense. You know, like, it's scary. Like when the whole pandemic thing started, and people were really starting to talk about it before we shut down and everything. I remember going out on my break at work, and I called my dad. I had been texting my dad, and then I called him, and I was crying on the phone with him because I was like super scared. And he's like, you know, telling me, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Don't worry. Not word for word what he said, but basically, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. What's going to be is going to be. Why stress yourself out and worry about it? And I know that in my head, you know, I get it, but there's also parts of me that's like, but it's scary, you know. I know my grandma's going to pass away someday, but that doesn't make it any easier, you know, like, I don't know, it's just sad. And the older I get, the more my mind starts, you know, freaking out and everything. And I know I need to not do that. You know, there's nothing I can do about whatever is going to be. I understand that. But I like life and experiencing it with people. And like lately, I feel like I haven't really had a lot of that because of the pandemic. And my want to be around people sometimes feels like it's not there either, because I'm so worried about outside things that I can't control, you know. Like, I really like to travel and I want to travel, but I feel like I'm kind of getting lazy about it as well. Like, I really don't want to have to pack and figure out what I'm going to take, and it's a lot of work to travel. Sometimes I feel like I would rather just take a road trip, because I can just put everything in my car and go. You know, I don't have to worry about getting through security and plane tickets and, you know, packing the right amount of stuff in my bag and getting it on checked in. And, you know, some people can travel with just a carry-on. That's not me, you guys. Have you seen my makeup collection? That's just here at my house. Like, if I could take everything with me in my bathroom and like just make my room be where I'm going, I would, because I know where everything is, and I'm always afraid I'm going to forget something. It's just, it can be very stressful to travel. And so I just really haven't been wanting to do that right now. I'm sure I'll get out of this funk, because I am a traveler. I love to travel. I love to go places and do things. And it's been like a year. I think it was last March is when I went back east to visit Mr. Big and my family. And that was a great trip. But I am supposed to go see my dad in June for my sister's graduation. And me and my sister are going to go. Okay, I'm going to go into, should I use Headliner or Nightfall? Or maybe Drop Pass. Oh gosh, the decisions. That dance party's really pretty too. Oh Lord, I don't know what to do right now. I think I'm gonna go in with drop base. Drop base, because it's like a pinky color and I'm wearing pink today, so yeah, let's do that. But my little sister is graduating in June, so I get to go see my dad, and my sister's gonna go with me and my son. And I'm excited, you know, to go see my dad. He did have his PET scan a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. He had his PET scan done, and because there's a spot on his lung. And I guess it's been there for a while, but he has a spot, and I guess it got bigger, so they wanted to check into it. And so he texted me and told me that he doesn't have to do radiation right now. They're just going to keep an eye on it, because there was two choices, either radiation or for them to do surgery to cut that part of his lung out, I guess, is what I'm getting from what I've been told. But he said his COPD is so bad that they don't want to do surgery, so they would have to do radiation. I just really hope it doesn't get any bigger than it already is. I don't want him to go through all that radiation again, because it was hard. You know, I wasn't even there when he was going through all of this. I just, you know, heard him talk about it, and my stepmom had posted a picture of the radiation burns on his neck when he had his treatments for he had a cancer on his tongue that they did radiation for, and like he had to get a port put in. And when he went to the hospital to get the port put in, as they were leaving, because you just go in, it's like a day thing. I'm like, you go in there and they insert this thing like into your body that stays there while you're going through treatments, and then they just send you home the same day. Well, my stepmom was taking my dad to the bathroom because he said he had to go to the bathroom, and he passed out in the hallway in the hospital, and he stopped breathing, and they had to administer CPR on him. And when my stepmom called me, and she was super scared, and she was like, I didn't know what to do. He passed out. And so she was screaming for help in the hallway. And it's like, I wish I would have been there. But again, COVID, thank you so very much. I appreciate you for, you know, because I could have gotten some time off, and I could have been there at least for a week or two to, you know, get through that first initial setup part of it, you know, where he had to get the port in and his first treatment, and, you know, just be there for them during that. And it was hard not to be able to, because I was going to, and then my dad, you know, he would text me, and it just sounded like he thought it was a better idea for me not to go over there with COVID and everything like that, because, you know, going through radiation and everything, I didn't want to take any sickness to him either, because that would have made me feel like super bad. But I really wanted to be there. Now everything's getting lifted. It's more like a option. Like at my work, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. It's optional. I still keep mine on just because that's how I am. Like maybe I'm just like overly paranoid all the time, you know what I mean? But I just want to be safe. Like, but at the same time, I miss going out to karaoke and singing and going to the bars, and, you know, not necessarily getting drunk, you know what I mean, but just going out with your friends and having a good time. All right, so I put the Silent Disco underneath. I put the drop base on my lid, and I have the Road Trip all over my lid, and the glamping is in the crease there. Blend this out a little more. I think this is really looking pretty, you guys. I gotta clean up that outside a little bit, but I'll do that when I do my face makeup. I'm gonna use this matte poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's been sitting here unused, so I need to use it. So that's what I'm gonna do for my face. All right, I'm gonna go into Nightfall, which is like a shimmery color, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. I'm gonna use this white NYC liner, and I'm just gonna put it on the inner corner here, just to have like a little area to put the inner corner like highlight, kind of like putting a base on your lids to put your shadow down. I feel like I always forget to do this, but that it gives me a line to follow too, because I can be like, okay, I want to put a highlighter here and here, here and here, you know what I mean? So, and then it gives it something for it to stick to, and then kind of makes it pop a little more. So I'm just gonna kind of tap on where I just put that white liner. That's pretty. That's really pretty. I'm probably gonna have to blend that out a little bit, maybe mix in that drop base in a little bit, because I did take it, I think I took it a little too far over there, but that's okay. We're just playing before I have to leave for the day. I've been really questioning a lot of stuff lately, especially the last couple days. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend these two colors. questioning who I am, you know, and my attitude and stuff, because I had something happen and it just, like, I don't feel like I'm a bad person, you know what I mean? But like, it's like some people perceive you as a mean person even though you're not, and I'm shaking you, sorry guys. And I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I think I just have really bad anxiety, and like I'm always in my head all the time, and people always tell me, get out of your head, you know, don't let stuff bother you so much. But I don't know. I don't know why I am the way I am, and why I worry about the things I worry, and why it's so hard to just let it go. And I feel like the older that I get, the worse it gets. Do any of you guys feel like that? You know what I mean? Like, like the things that you think about and the things that go on in your mind just change from when you're younger. When you're younger, you're just carefree and you just don't worry. And then you get older and it's like, I worry about my family. I worry about my son. I worry about my dad. I worry about my sister. You know what I mean? Because like when my little sister died, that was completely unexpected. You know, you're just living your life. And then all of a sudden it makes you think. And the older I get, the more I think about it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to do my face makeup and everything else. And I'll be back with the final look. So don't go anywhere. Hey guys, so I'm back. Let me move my chair up a little bit. I'm back and the look is done. I used this Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in Creamy Beige, 122. I think normally it would probably be, like, on the real, it's probably a smidge too dark for me, but I just put like a couple dots around my face and blended it out, so I really didn't use that much of it. And then I used my, where'd it go? Oh, right here in front of me. My 16-hour e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I think I like the hydrating one better, but this isn't bad. What else did I do? I used my Benefit Cheek Leaders Pink Squad blush bronzer highlight palette, and I've been digging into this a lot lately. I got it in a BizyBeautyStore PR box a while back, and it's been sitting here unused, and I was looking at it the other day, and so I pulled it out. It was kind of like a shop my stash. I've pulled out a couple things and I have it in a bucket here, and I've just been going between this and my Ofra, because the Ofra's really nice too. And this Ofra blush palette that I got in a BizyBeautyStore PR box is great as well. So I'm kind of going back and forth between those things. What else did I do? I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Side for tight line. I used my Melt liner for, I think it's a cream liner, for my waterline. And this is in, I can't read the shade. Sorry guys. But it's just like a, kind of like a gold color, I guess you could say. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it all that great, but I like it in the waterline. I like using more, I used to like putting black in my waterline, and these days I like using more lighter colors. Like, oh, there went the lid to my powder. I really like this aquamarine from Beauty Creations for my waterline. I use that a lot in a lot of my looks, and surprisingly you would think it wouldn't look great, but I feel like it does. I mean, in my opinion anyway. I've been using this Mile High Wander Beauty Mile High Club mascara because it was in my stash and I hadn't opened it, and so I wanted to check it out and try it. I did notice when I was putting it on, I got a little bit of transfer. I don't know if you guys can see it. I didn't want to clean it up too good because I want you to see what it does. And there's a little bit over here as well. But you could put a black liner on, like a wing, or just even just a, you know, a black eyeshadow there as a liner, and it would cover it up so you would never see it. But if you're not going to be using a liner, then that would kind of suck. So you might want to stay away from this in that situation. I mean, it's okay. It's not my Essence Lash Princess. And I didn't use a primer this time, but maybe next time I'll use my Laura Geller Fortifying lash primer, or maybe I'll use this white that my sister got me from Flower Beauty. I haven't tried that yet, and I don't know that I would actually go out with white mascara on, but somebody had said use it as a primer, so maybe I'll just use it as a primer because a lot of mascara primers can be white. That's why I like the Laura Geller, because it's black. But anyways, this is my final, oh, my lips. I use this AOA Studio liner, lip liner, and it is in, what color are you? Blogger is the color. And then I just used my Makeup Revolution London lip gloss. Well, it's not really a lip gloss. I guess kind of a tinted gloss is the vibe I get from it, because it is glossy, but it's got a little tint to it. I don't know what color it is, but what do you guys think? I like it. Did I do anything else? I don't think I did. What do you guys think of the final look? I mean, I did fix up my hair a little bit. I just blow dry it around here to kind of give it a little, I don't know, style. And then I'm trying to leave the rest alone, like not blow dry my ends too much. So this is kind of natural. How's it look? Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I really like this palette, but I like IBY. I've gotten maybe 3 or 4 IBY palettes, like from Ipsy, so I've used the formula before. I think it looks nice. I think everything goes well together. It doesn't look muddy to me. I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I think it looks really nice. I think it performed really well. I'm happy with it, and I'm glad I got this in my Eyescream beauty box. Yes, I am. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you guys go check out Kat. Kat, thanks for another week. I love you so much. I will see you next week. Same bat channel, same bat station, same bat time. And oh, you guys should go check out my BizyBeautyStore PR unboxing. I'm going to be filming that today to post tomorrow. So that should already be up. Go check it out. All right. I love you guys all so very much. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Take care, stay safe, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.